Hey y'all, welcome back to Colby's Corner. We're back in the corner today to discuss something that's been on my mind. This is all rooted from a tweet I saw. As you can see, Twitter is not good for my mental health, but it's getting y'all content, so hey, like, don't complain. Let me see if I can find the tweet. And this tweet kind of represents other things in society that I have been having issue with. Let me find. Also, this video is going to be directed specifically to the black community. So if you're not black, you can leave. But like, I believe this thing happens in all communities. But yeah, I need to get on my people for a second, because this cannot be how we go out. This cannot be how we go out. I'm gonna put the tweet on the screen as well. This original tweet says, they've been doing everything they can to get black people enraged enough to hit the streets. And I love how black people have collectively decided not to give a fuck. Right? And then, so yeah, that's the tweet. Let me break down this tweet and what this tweet is saying. I think something recently happened where like somebody in Congress or something is like taking things away, and it's looking like articles are saying that like it's leading to like reversing segregation or something. I don't believe that's gonna happen. I say that in the sense, like, I don't think you were ever gonna see like a whites only sign or a black only sign like anywhere anytime soon. Hey, worse could happen. Worse could happen, like, who knows? But that it was probably some stupid article that came out, and like people didn't research actually what was going on, and so like that's the solution they came to. And I say that to say, because like in the comments and all that, that's what it's alluding to. And then also, I saw this video a couple days ago, and it was like this black lady, she was on the subway and she was being interviewed, and she was like, I guess the interviewer asked her about whatever that article was. And the lady was like, yeah, they need to go ahead and bring back segregation. Like, you know, I would just like to know where the black area is at. And she was kind of like just, no shade to the lady, but she was just kind of like, it was like very base level. She was like, well, the black places always got the best food, and the black clubs always got the best music and stuff like that. That's what she was saying. But the thing is with these comments is they're taking it serious. Like, these people are being serious. Let me read some of the comments, and like, let me say. This person said, we don't care anymore. Let them fight their own fight for once. We're waiting on segregation so we can live happily ever after. The person originally in the tweet said, on God. Then they said, we're over here learning new line dances while America is crumbling. Then they said, we not budging, not one bit. Right? Someone else said, none of these battles are our fights. The shit they fighting for don't serve us. We are as awake as we have ever been. Mind you, these comments have tons of likes. I can't wait for them to leave us alone, because we not marching. Stop making them TikToks asking where we at. Home. Put them signs up and let's ride. So basically, there's just this idea. You know, we're in the soft life era. A lot of black people want to live their soft life. Like, it's soft life time out of nowhere. What that even means, who knows? But everyone wants to be in their soft life, right? And so I guess we're just at a time where black people want to be soft. Like, we don't want to do no work. We just want to sit down. We want to da-da-da-da-da, right? And so the person replied to the tweet, which said, it's that tweet. They said, this isn't a good thing, actually. And I agree with them. And people in the comments was tearing them up, but like, no, that's not a good thing at all. Because, let me follow you. So basically, this idea is supposed to be, there's supposed to be a radical idea, right? Like, we are the black people who are gonna take all, all our ancestors. Our ancestors have been working all their life, they've been fighting all their life, and so it's just time for us to sit down and not do anything, right? Like, it's time for us to relax, right? I'm gonna break it to you now. Right now is not the time to relax. This is not soft lifetime. This is, I promise you. With who is running our like shit right now, please, like, what's that video? And the lady's like, there's not even gonna be a pool. There's not gonna be a pool. There won't even be a house. Like, y'all, now is not the time to be like, ignorance is bliss, because like, you gonna be talking about soft life, this, soft like that, baby. There's gonna be no soft life there for you. Y'all talk about learning line dances. Y'all are gonna be when the line dance is over and the music stops, y'all gonna be looking around and y'all gonna be like, what happened to all my rights? What happened to all my rights? Like, that's how it's gonna end. That's how it's gonna end. And so there's just this idea that what's happening in the world right now has nothing to do with black people. And that just don't make no sense. That just don't make no sense. Like, now is not the time to stop. Like, baby, we gotta get up. We gotta get up. And I don't like this idea that not doing nothing is somehow like new information. Like, that's what I don't like. I don't like that they're in the comments and they're acting like, yeah, we not fighting no more. Like, it's time to sit down. It's time to sit down. Why? Like, what gave you that idea? Like, look at the state of the world. Look at the state of the world. The people who are sitting down and they ain't gotta worry about nothing. That's the people with money. That's the people with money. Jay-Z and Beyonce ain't got to do nothing. They can sit down and mind their business because it's actually not gonna touch them. When shit goes and hits the fan, they can go to Mars. They can go to Mars because they have the money to do so. Us regular black people who's running around like just doing regular shit, we need to worry. We need to worry. And the thing, I got off track. The thing that I don't like about this being a radical idea is because this is just doing exactly what the people in power want. Like, they are not, like, nobody's shaking at the fact that like black people are saying that they don't want to fight anymore. Like, that doesn't make any sense, right? Like, if Rosa Parks or like, yeah, if Rosa Parks was like, I'm you know what, I don't feel like fighting this bus stuff, I'ma just stop working. Like that's basically what y'all are saying, right? Like, what if Rosa Parks like just sat on and didn't go to work, right? Like, what if Martin Luther King was like, you know what, I don't want to fight, let me just sit down. Like, that's what they want. That's what they want. Do you think Donald Trump and his flunkies, do you not think that the exact thing that they want is for black people to turn their heads to them snatching all y'all rights away and all y'all stuff away? Do you think that that's not exactly what they want? They want y'all to turn y'all heads and learn line dances and be talking about soft lives. And then as soon as they done doing what they need to do, or what they're doing, you're gonna look around and you're gonna be like, oh, we should have been paying attention. And that's what y'all need to do. That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to pay attention. And this idea just doesn't make sense. And also, I think this is showing how a lot of y'all are just uneducated. No shade, not to be nasty, but a lot of y'all are uneducated. For some reason, a lot of the times, I'm not sure where the segregation talk came from. I'm sure it's some article. Let me see if I can find. But I'm sure it's some article that was like segregation coming back. Let me see. Segregation Trump. Oh, okay. I guess something happened because this tweet says Trump's bringing back segregation ? Say less, right? And there's just this thing where like a bunch of black people are like, just like, yeah, bring back segregation. Things weren't. There's this idea that black people have that segregation just wasn't that bad. And I think it's it's a case of like the schools not being open because are y'all dumb? Are y'all dumb? Um the idea of separate but equal was not the issue with segregation, right? The problem with segregation was that separate was not equal. Like the issue with segregation was not that things were separated. Nobody cares about that. Like that wasn't the problem. And that's the thing. A lot of y'all believe that like the two water fountains were right next to each other, like that the blacks only water fountain was right here and the whites only water fountain was right there. No, that's not how it was, you guys. The blacks, the water fountain that was for the blacks would have been 2 blocks down. 2 blocks down. That was the problem with segregation. The problem with black and white schools is that the black schools, their textbooks didn't have all the pages in them. That was the problem with segregation. And so this idea that a bunch of black people have that like segregation just wasn't that bad, or like being separate is just like that's cool. Y'all need to go pick up a book. Go watch Hidden Figures. Did we all not watch Hidden Figures and see that when she had to take her bathroom break, she had to go all the way across like the NASA campus? Is it a campus? Is it a campus if it's not a school? Or the whatever you call it, the facility. She had to go all the way across the facility because that's where the black bathroom was. That was the problem with segregation. You were working 2 times harder, and so that's that's where y'all blow me. That's where y'all blow me because y'all talk about soft lives. Is segregation the soft life? Like if y'all want the soft life so bad, you gonna have to work for it, stink. You gonna have to work for it, stink. Like, do you like the soft life that black people are living now, right? Like the fact that I can even be where I am, that came from work. That came from work. That came from black people being out there in the field. In the field. And that's another thing that pissed me off about this tweet. These people under these comments ain't never been in the field. That's something also. The person who said, shout out to Steel Not Zyora. They said this is not a good thing actually. And they replied. So someone said, I don't know. Black people are tired of always being the ones to start a movement and do the work. So I understand. And the thing is, I understand that as a black person, it looks, that's the thing. I can never say it feels because I'm never going to be on the front lines. Like, I'm sorry. I am not the person. But that's the thing. When it comes to movements and when it comes to like things like this, everyone can't be on the front lines because everyone not built to be on the front lines. And that's okay. That's okay. We just all need to find our place. I guess this is sort of my place. Like I'm bringing a discussion. I guess this is my role, like discussion. And like, there's gonna need to be people for that. Like, like I said, I'm not saying y'all need to integrate me into the NAACP or whatever. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying, not everyone is going to be the Black Panther. That's just not everyone's gonna be Malcolm X. Not everyone's gonna be Martin Luther King, right? But it's our job also to find our place within that. Like, I believe if I had money, my place would be like, to the people who are going to be out there protesting and at risk of being tear gassed and arrested, all that, my place would be like making sure they have masks, making sure they have food, making sure they have water, like, and spreading awareness. Like, that is where I see my role in like all that, right? And so like, hey, I'm gonna figure out what I need to do. But the problem is with these people can't even they can't even boycott their favorite restaurant, y'all. These people have never protested a day in their life. These are also the same people who don't like to vote or get involved in politics. These are also the people who what scenario was I just given? That scenario, whatever. Like, these people don't do anything. They just talk. They just talk. They get online and talk about soft lives and just dumb stuff all day. Let me go on these, never mind. I was finna go through these people's tweets and see, like, what y'all really be tweeting about. Should I? Let me see. Like, let me see what you people really be tweeting about. Like, this person's retweeting Kanye and Tokyo Tony tweets. Like, come on. Come on. Retweeting Cash Dog, come on. Like, this is what these people are really doing. Like, these people are not on the front lines, and so that's why I also don't have sympathy for y'all. You people who are on here talking about like black people do so much work, you not even the black people who doing the work. And that's why I don't understand why y'all are so talking about I'm tired of being on the front line. I'm so tired tired of what? And it's just like, tired of what? Like, these people be so tired. Y'all are the most tired people I've ever seen in my life. Like, and I hate to be nasty, because I do understand, like, it is hard, like, feeling like you always just seeing black people struggling, right? Like, we always gotta be doing something. But like, even when I say we as a collective, we're not as a collective, because like, the people who are on the front lines, like, they're actually like doing the work. You know, they're actually like at risk of something. Like, I'm so sorry, I'm not putting myself on a risk for y'all. Like, I'm not doing. I'm so sorry. The same black people who was going up for Jonathan Majors, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't be on the front lines, right? And so it's just like, I wish more people would just accept that. I just wish more people would just say, like, hey, I don't want to know what's going on. I don't want to know what's going on. Like, even though that's still not smart, like, you should know what's going on, especially now, because like, they're counting on y'all being uneducated. They're counting on y'all being uneducated, not knowing what the fuck going on, because when time happens, time gonna happen. Is my dog right outside my door? Hold on. That was not my dog. But back to what I was saying. Yeah, I just wish more people would just be like a little more serious. I feel like acting like being, I don't want to call y'all lazy, but acting like you not doing anything, or like you being oblivious, is like a radical acting. Like, this is like, you know, like, this is what we should be doing. Like, we should all just ignore what's happening and learn line dances instead. No, that's not it, Stink. Like, that's like, sorry diva. No, y'all should be educated. Y'all should be figuring out like what's going on, because also there was some tweet. This tweet stood out to me, and it was in the replies of this tweet, and they were like, you know, it doesn't matter if the schools don't teach Black history. You know, it doesn't matter, because, you know, we're gonna handle it on our own. You know, we can teach our kids this. You know, it doesn't matter, right? But no. I think for the betterment of society, white children should be learning what slavery was. White children should be learning what racism is. Because as someone who works with kids, oh my goodness. That just remember, I need to do something for my job. Oh, I hate working. Anyways, yeah, I watch white children and Black children and, you know, all children. I watch them interact, and like, these kids are ignorant. Like, they be saying stuff, and it's like, they really don't learn this shit in school, you guys. And it's just, it's crazy to see, and it's unfortunate, because there's going to be a whole nother generation of Black children who just grow up being the victims of a bunch of white kids who aren't educated in anything. There are going to be a bunch of Asian kids who grow up being mistreated and just being the butt of the joke, because people aren't taught that their words actually hold like weight because of history. Right? That is something that needs to be learned in schools, like open the schools, because obviously that's also something that's crazy. Y'all talking about all this about how we can do stuff on our own, how we can handle, you know, we can fix, we don't need that. We don't need school. We don't need to read their books and right? With all that, but like, look at the advice y'all are giving. In the state of the world crumbling, the advice that y'all are embracing is to just learn line dances and like forget about all that. Oh, they're taking up, and that's the thing, because it's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. A lot of this is also rooted in this idea that like we're untouchable, and like, you know, like what's going on ain't got nothing to do with us. And I think that's also coded for like homophobia and transphobia and all those things, because, you know, trans rights are being like viciously attacked right now, and a lot of black people don't accept black trans people. They're like, they see their issues as over there. But I'm warning you right now, like if they can take the rights of black trans people, baby, they're coming for black women next. Like they're coming for all of you. That's what's so crazy about all of this. Like the Latinos had to learn. Remember all the Latinos that voted for Trump and now they looking crazy because they be the first ones on a deportation boat? Like, do you see? Do you see? Like, it all comes around. So y'all can line dance and be like, that ain't got nothing to do with us. The world can crumble, you know. They rights can get taken away. I don't like them anyways. You know, y'all can do that. But baby, when you wake up and you realize your nearest bus stop is 20 blocks away and you like, damn, what happened? Segregation not gonna be cute. Segregation not gonna be cute no more. It's not gonna be cute no more. It's crazy that I have to say that, but like that's how y'all act. Y'all acting like segregation was just cute. Like the black clubs was just so turned. Like, no, they were raiding the black clubs and burning them down, you guys. Like that's also, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. But it's just like, this is how y'all act. Like, because these are the same people who don't want any more black trauma movies, right? They don't want to see no more movies about Jim Crow, no more slave movies. But it's like, it's so obvious like that. Oh, y'all need them. Y'all need to watch more Jim Crow movies because y'all don't know anything. Y'all aren't educated. No shade. But that's not even rosy shade, because like, yes, y'all are uneducated, but like it's not too late to learn. Go read an article. Go find something out. Go do that. And so yeah, that's this video. That's all. Yeah, I hate that I had to get on y'all. I love black people. I really, really do. But ignorance is bliss is not going to save us. Like, it's simply not. Like, it's going to get us cooked, fried, and laid to the side. And like, yeah, so we got to do something. We got to do something, because doing nothing is not an option. It's not an option. Going back, y'all want to go back? You know, there wasn't no TikTok. When they gave y'all TikTok, black people would have not been on TikTok. They would have said no TikTok for y'all. Like, that's the anyways, I'm gonna end this here before I go. How long have I been here? I've been here for 23 minutes. Lord have mercy. Anyways, that's this video. That's all I have to say. Yeah. If you not black and you still hanging around, why? Why you in? Why? I'm gonna get on y'all too. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I will see y'all in the next video. My back hurt. I'm about to get me like, okay, you guys. I think I'm gonna find a new. I don't know. I might just be talking, but I want like a chair. I want one of those like big round chairs. I would love to have like an actual corner. This is actually the only corner in my room. Like I have. That's not true. I have other corners, but like in every corner, like there's a door, or like there's something already there, and it's just like there's nowhere else there. But I wish I had like an actual like cute like corner that I could like decorate and stuff. That'd be fun. Anyways, I'm rambling. Bye, you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for stopping by Colby's Corner. Like, subscribe if you want. Let's talk in the comments. But yeah. Oh, no, my hiccups are coming back. Anyways, bye.